The Rages Band. They were young, hungry, and led by the fiery Naved Rages. Naved, a guitar prodigy, had a vision. He saw a world captivated by their sound, a world where the Rages Band ruled the airwaves. The year was 1984. The decade of decadence was in full swing and hair metal was king. But Navid had something different in mind. He wanted to blend the raw energy of punk with the soulful melodies of classic rock. He wanted to create something real, something that spoke to the soul. The band, a motley crew of misfits united by their love for music, spent countless hours in their dingy rehearsal space. They poured their hearts and souls into every note, every chord, every drum beat. Their music was a fusion of their individual styles, a melting pot of influences that created a sound both familiar and refreshingly new. They practiced relentlessly, honing their skills, perfecting their craft. They believed in their music, in their dream. They believed in Navid's vision. Their first gig was at a local dive bar, a dimly lit hole in the wall with sticky floors and a questionable odor. But for the Rages Band, it was their stage, their moment to shine. They played with a raw energy that ignited the small crowd. The music pulsated through the room, shaking the walls and stirring something within the few who cared to listen. The performance was raw, unpolished, but full of heart. It was a taste of things to come. Their early gigs were met with mixed reactions. Some were captivated by their raw energy and unique sound, while others remained unconvinced. But Navid, fueled by an unwavering belief in their potential, pushed the band to keep playing, to keep striving for their dreams. He knew the road to success would be paved with challenges, but he was determined to overcome them. Word of mouth spread, and soon the Rages Band were playing larger venues, opening for more established acts. They poured their hearts into every performance, their passion evident in every note. But the road to fame was proving to be a treacherous one, littered with potholes of rejection and indifference. The music industry was a fickle beast, and breaking through required more than just talent. It demanded a certain something, an elusive quality that separated the stars from the wannabes. The critics, gatekeepers of musical taste, were particularly harsh. They dismissed the Rages Band's music as derivative, their sound lacking originality. Reviews were scathing, filled with words like uninspired and forgettable. The negative press stung, chipping away at the band's confidence. Each negative review felt like a punch to the gut, a blow to their carefully constructed dreams. The public's response was equally disheartening. Crowds, while larger than their initial dive bar gigs, remained indifferent. They clapped politely but lacked the fervent enthusiasm that the Rages Band craved. The lukewarm reception left the band feeling deflated, their energy sapped. They had poured their hearts and souls into their music, but it seemed their efforts were falling on deaf ears. Naved, however, refused to be deterred. He remained optimistic, urging the band to ignore the negativity and focus on their music. He reminded them that every great band faced criticism, that true artistry was about staying true to oneself regardless of outside opinions. He urged them to use the criticism as fuel, to push themselves harder, to prove the naysayers wrong. Despite Naved's unwavering positivity, the constant barrage of criticism began to take its toll on the band's morale. Doubt crept in like an insidious weed, slowly poisoning their once unshakable confidence. The joy they once derived from playing music together began to wane, replaced by a gnawing sense of uncertainty. They questioned their talent, their direction, their very reason for being. The once tight-knit group started to unravel, their unity strained by the pressure to succeed. Arguments erupted during rehearsals, fueled by frustration and insecurity. Differences in opinion, once easily resolved, escalated into heated debates about their musical direction. The band members, once united by their shared dream, found themselves drifting apart, their individual insecurities driving a wedge between them. Naved, once the unwavering optimist, found himself battling his own demons. The weight of the band's dreams rested heavily on his shoulders, and the pressure was beginning to crush him. The constant rejection, the lukewarm reception, the growing discord within the band, it all chipped away at his confidence, leaving him feeling lost and uncertain. He poured his heart into his music, but it seemed like it wasn't enough. He found himself questioning his leadership, his vision, his ability to take the Rages Band to the top. He pushed the band relentlessly, demanding perfection, but his own doubts and insecurities seeped into his interactions, creating a tense and oppressive atmosphere. The joy, the passion, the camaraderie, it was all fading, replaced by a desperate, almost frantic need to prove themselves.